Unselling, what is it exactly and when do you do it? Let's start off with when do you do this? You do this with someone that you feel they're already resistant from the beginning of the call towards buying the product. And when that is going on, when they are quite resistant, then the last thing you want to do is sell them, sell them, sell them like a typical sleazy salesperson. You want to have a more subtle and reversed approach. So you want to be asking them questions along the lines of, hey, what made you be motivated to hop on this call? Because there's clearly a reason why you came on this call. And why do you think this is the right fit? Why do you think this is better than the other options that you have seen? Got it. And are you sure? So these are the types of questions that you ask in order to flip the script and reverse the roles with the prospect. Now, obviously, you can't do this right away, because if you do this right away without them knowing a little bit about the product and being a little bit sold on it, you can ask them the question, hey, why us? But they're going to ask you, you tell me why you. Okay, so you need to warm them up a little bit, and you need to build a little bit of a relationship. And then at one point you flip the script, just like, part of the framework. But now you do it a little bit earlier when you see that they are being resistant. You have to have the approach of asking these types of questions where you reverse the role instead of you constantly saying a bunch of stuff and trying to sell them on it. Because the most powerful sale is where the prospect sells themselves on the product. You can see this as well in plastic surgery clinics. So what happens there is when you go there, the doctor isn't telling you need to do this with your nose and you need to do this with your eyes and with your ears. No, they simply give you a mirror, and then you're looking at that mirror. You're looking and they're like, yeah, just let us know what you notice and what you would like to, improve about yourself. And then they make you look in the mirror, and then you're looking and you're looking at your nose and you're like, this one, yeah, I would like, this thing to be done to my nose, and I would like this thing to be done to my cheekbones, and I would like this thing to be done to my lips. And you are kind of like selling yourself, and the whole thing is reversed. You're selling yourself to the plastic surgeon instead of the other way around, and they're becoming like an argument. That's a little thing that I wanted to share with you. Unselling, extremely powerful way of doing your sales, especially with people that are being resistant. You flip the roles, and this is how you do it, and also gave you a little example of how it looks like in real life. Another little example before I round off this video in real life is in luxury stores. So when you go to a luxury store, you may or may not notice that the people that are working there aren't the nicest. And the reason they're not being that nice is so you prove yourself to them. And you do that by buying the bag. You do that by buying the watch. You prove that you have the money. So they're acting a little bit mean. So they're like having like a little bit more exclusivity. Like, I'm not here to sell you. I'm just standing here in this store to serve our high-end customer. And I don't know if you're like high-end customer yet. I mean, you still have to prove it to me, and you do that by buying the thing. So I'm gonna be a little bit cold to you for now, and let's see if you are gonna prove yourself to me. That's kind of like the vibe that they're trying to do and portray. You have to just walk into a luxury store yourself one day, and you'll be able to understand what I mean. And not all the stores use this method, but a lot of them use this method. Just wanted to let you know about that. Hope you found this valuable, and I'll see you in the next one.